Hello. Now I'm gonna show you how I do a single crochet. A single crochet is one of the easiest crochet stitches to learn, and it's used very frequently. It creates a dense fabric that is suitable for many types of garments or accessories. And it's very commonly used for toys because it can be worked very tightly to form a very stiff and firm textile, and prevents any stuffing, for example, from showing through the stitches, and holds up very well. So to begin, I'm just gonna create a foundation chain like I've shown you before. So I'm just gonna do 20 or so stitches. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You can do a foundation chain of any length, really. Just do more chains or less chains until you've reached your desired length. And now I'm gonna insert my hook through the second stitch from the hook. So this is the first stitch from the hook, and this is the second. I'm gonna insert my hook through the second stitch, like so, and then I'm gonna wrap the yarn around it, around the hook, and I'm gonna grab it and pull through the loop, the first loop. It helps sometimes holding firmly the foundation chain. So now I've got 2 loops on my crochet hook, and I'm gonna grab my yarn again and draw a loop through both the existing loops on my hook. I'm gonna do it in one action to allow it and flow through both loops, and that is my first single crochet. So to do a second one, I'm gonna insert my hook through the next chain here. I'm gonna grab my yarn and pull through. So now I've got 2 loops on my crochet hook, and then I'm gonna yarn over again, grab the yarn and pull through both loops in one action. And that's how I do my single crochet. So insert my hook, yarn around, grab the yarn, and then pull through, so to have 2 loops on the crochet hook, and then yarn around again, grab the yarn and pull through both loops, and that is it. I'm gonna do the same to the end of my row. Gonna do 1 single crochet in each chain of my foundation row, And that's how I finished my first row. So now I've ended my first row. I'm gonna turn my crochet the other way around, like this. I'm gonna chain one as my turning chain. This does not count as the first stitch of the row. To begin my second row, now I'm gonna work my first double crochet of this row into the top of the first stitch in the row below. So I'm gonna insert my hook here on this one, on this first stitch. I'm gonna do it under both strands of this stitch, yarn over or grab the yarn and pull through. So I've got 2 loops on my crochet hook, and then I'm just gonna yarn over, grab the yarn and just pull through both loops in one motion again. And this is the first single crochet of the second row. To do the second one, we will do exactly the same. So we'll insert. For me, it's helpful if I turn my work like that and I can see both strands of the top stitch of the row below. So I'm gonna insert my hook under both strands, grab the yarn and pull through. So I've got 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, grab the yarn and pull through both loops, and do the same. Insert my hook under both strands, grab the yarn, pull through. I've got 2 loops now on my crochet hook, grab the yarn again, pull through both loops. Insert my hook under both strands, pull the yarn through. I've got 2 loops now, so I'm just gonna grab my yarn again and just pull through both loops. And I'm gonna do the same until the end of my row. I think I just realized that I've not shown you how I've done the end of my previous row, so I'm just gonna go to the end of my row and show you now. Bear with me. I do find it easier when there are more rows and I've got more of my crochet that I can hold tight. So now at the end of the row, I'm gonna insert through both strands here, insert my hook under both strands, pull a loop, and I've got 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, grab the yarn and pull through both loops. And then to do the And what happens very often here is that many beginners think that this was the last stitch of the row, and I've done that mistake many times, but this is not the last. This is not the end of the row, and I'm gonna work the last stitch into the top of the last double crochet of the row below, which is this one in the very edge of the row. Can be quite hard to see, so it is helpful because you see, if you pull it through here, if you pull the fabric here, you can see that this is not the last one of the row below. And it also helps if you turn your work to the side a little bit. So I'm gonna insert my hook under both loops. I'm gonna draw my yarn through both strands so that I've got 2 loops on my crochet hook, and I'm gonna grab the yarn and draw through both loops in one motion, and this will give you a neater ends, because what will happen if you miss that last one, the edges as you keep working won't be neat and your work might end up lopsided, and it won't be straight, but it's all practice. And now if we need to do a third row, we can just turn our work around, do a turning chain here, so just grab the yarn and pull through the loop. The turning chain is not the first stitch of the row, so I'm gonna insert my hook through the first stitch here under both strands, grab the yarn and pull through. So I've got 2 loops now on my crochet hook, grab the yarn and pull through both loops, and now it should start getting easier. Insert your hook under both strands of the next stitch, pull the yarn through, so to have 2 loops on your crochet hook, grab the yarn and pull through both loops, and that's how I do my crochet, my single crochets. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.